What's the problem?
Betrayal. I was meant to go on a machine hunting expedition to the Banuk Wilds, with real hunters. Then the rumors began. New machines, an evil miasma, many dead Banuk, and so on and so forth. So my father won't allow me to go.
Do you always do what your father tells you?
Yes, of course.
What kind of new machines?
That's exactly it. My father doesn't even know. He only heard whispers in the Sun Court.
And the evil miasma?
Who knows what those tent-dwelling savages consider evil? Or a miasma. I just want to hunt, honestly. Why even give me a sword for my 16th year? What's a sword for, if not for brandishing?
Have you ever actually hunted machines?
I've had our bearers carry a lance horn for me to shoot at. Its movement was fearfully realistic.
Hunting in the Banuk Wilds. Do you mean Banur?
Oh, no. That's so far from the sun's light. The expedition would be swallowed up. It's a place they call the Cut. Something of a no-man's land from, you know.
The war?
But now it makes for excellent hunting. There's a pass through the northeastern mountains.
I guess I'll have to look into these rumors myself.
It's beyond the Grave Horde, past the northeast. I suppose Outlanders can do whatever they please. By the sun, if only I wasn't born noble!
Yeah, sounds tough.
A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge only because no men were left in her house to do the job.
This must be the pass Raviv was talking about, with Banuk territory just above.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy. This one's a new predator. got one. Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. From the village, too.
Died on Thunder's drum. Your songs will not be forgotten.
To be Banuk is to know that death may rise up to meet you at any moment. Trust that our hunters need this.
Just as long.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
A daemon that frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
They believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he...
Conclave.
Oh, no idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, so if you want to know more, you'll have to find her.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior rep?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. But when he and Aurea came to town with their... Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route. Stretch it. Then, he goes and leads them off to their...
What are these?
Proved somewhere. The whole...
I'm not sure if I'm less
All well and good.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy. We could get through. We could really put this place...
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started... Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and...
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost...
I want to know more about this...
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then, you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her print...
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange.
Well, now I'm definitely interested.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunder's drum. Might be worth a shot.
Greetings.
You seem...
Yes. I'm Lalai, the drummer of Deep Din.
Deep Din.
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and I'd explain it by playing for you if I could.
So...
Yeah, during the time, of course.
So the...
One day, there was no rain.
A flood...
Just look...
It's hard to see new machines.
We mustn't let them frighten us. We're Banuk.
No more.
Hunt.
Bloodbound.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking them out.
Okay, if I want to learn more about... Daemon affects the machines. I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice.
The wastes and let the wind whip her cheeks. And when the cold brought sleep, she dreamt of light. She saw it behind the world, a great calming sheet of icy. And she saw
Fresh face in the cut. Something of a rarity these days.
Quite a... It's from up here, you all are marked that out. Look, haven't met songs, but a new start. Have you... I've all up there as all of us... I'll see what I... Seek out the vibe, but I'd reward you... Wrong way for sure.
What business do you have here, girl? You
No room. Feels like if I blink, my eyes will stay shut. Scrabbling a bit.
Outlander, wait a moment. That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified. Far north of here, there is a cave. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can...
Get a rail from some metal birds in a...
sing the songs of our ancestors.
These bandits think we'll kneel before their blades.
Do they know who we are?
Something Sakuli can use. They know where I am.